guys, so we are here. It's a very first video. Guys, she'll believe a bat, and I can't even believe I'm telling this story to the world. Like, guys, hey, and I've told my husband, so don't go around tagging him. He already knows the story. So yeah, if you are a new subscriber, this is what YouTubers say. Hey, okay, but I'm new. Okay, if you are a new subscriber, thank you for being here. If you're an old subscriber who subscribed when the intro dropped, I'm so grateful. You guys are the day ones, you know, and I can't wait to blow you away. This one time, I think it was around September, and I said this guy, our guy, guys, like friend, this guy was a jerk. Basically a jerk when breaking up with me. So you know, when you thought he was the love of your life, yeah, you are going through a breakup, you're really shattered. And I was at Evelyn Home, for those who know, all those at home, and then at but anyway, yeah. So I was at Evelyn Home, but for some reason I used to play with a lot of Nipa people. So I had friends from Nipa, girls, that I used to have fun with, go to the club with, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So one time I used to work at North Mid in a store, going through this breakup. So these friends of mine come in and say, no, Chilu, but we've been talking about this breakup a while. Like, if you're girls, you know this. If your friend is heartbroken, day in, day out. So I became that girl. So I'm busy talking about how this guy broke my heart, this. Then this girl says, you know what? Random decision. Although, you know, like, I'm a random decisions are the best. Made a random decision. Today, we're going out. I was like, yeah. I guess we can go out. Today, we're going out. Start making your face. I started making my face. 17:30, not combo kappa of me too. Did my lipstick. Oh, what? Now, put in mind, we're college kids. We don't have any money. Like, money folk probably have, how much you have in a 50 kwacha? You should get 100 kwacha. What are we going to do? Guys, like, let's make a proper plan, eh? Yeah, let's make a proper plan. So what ended up happening is, like, you guys know, like, every college kid or every person in college, if you don't have money, what are you looking for? You're looking for a house party. A house party that you have not been invited to. So people started making phone calls. Obviously, I'm the one they're trying to cheer up, to get out to drink. So my friends made phone calls, and turns out there was a party around the North Mid area. So one of my friends, like, oh yo, let's call her Nancy. Yeah, so let's just call her Nancy. I hope I don't forget, because I'm gosh like that. Okay, yes, Nancy. Nancy says, Chilu, I found a party place, like a house party. This place, these guys are rich. They've got a chimakula. Let's go. Okay. Guys, we wore sneakers, did our makeup, even walked to the house. Anyway, we don't have makeup money. Eh? We're trying to keep the money that we have. We reached at the house. And you know, when you crash a party, is it crashing if you, like, someone knows someone there, or it's still crashing? Yeah, okay, we crashed the party. So we reached, we had party, you know, excited. The guys there were excited. They saw young girls, pretty college girls. We started drinking. There was loud music playing, dancing, and you know, like, if you know me, I'm a petite girl, like, I'm a short petite girl. Yeah, I'm still pretty, you know. Yes, so we started dancing, drinking. I had like 2 Savannas, and I got just, you know, plus like a breakup, I got just excited. I started dancing, you know, chilling. wow. But yeah, so we, you know, just chilling, and the guys there, like, oh, this is a pretty girl, this is a what? Like, on my 19th, we started getting drunk, and so like, how are we going to leave this party? Well, like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like the guys here are going to move. Because put in mind, as we have a whole night ahead. We want to go to the jungle, we want to go to Annex, we want to go to all these happening places in Lusaka with no money. But anyway, so like around 20, these guys arrive at this party. And these guys arrive in, like, expensive cars, you know, like the gate opens, and I'm a motor kayachita pull up. And you know, my Nipa friends are like, guys, my Nipa friends are cool friends. Nipa friends are like, who are those people? Me, I'm just in the breakup mood, dancing, chilling. Then the guys sit, they start drinking, and they kind of join the party, and we all start having conversation, having a good time. So my Nipa friend is sitting with those older guys, and one of those older guys says, who's that girl? That's pointing at me. And then my friend says, oh yeah, that's Chilu. Okay. Come on, Kasuma. Yeah, you know how like Jerabo speak. Yeah, Kasuma. So my friends think about it, like, this guy likes Chilu. Ticket to the jungle has been found. Guys, I think at this point those guys sold me. So the guy is just there chilling with us. His friends leave, him he just remains. Then the friends like, Chilu alanda ti alefoke ku jungle. Chilu, you want to go to the jungle? I'm like, yes, you can go to the jungle. Then the guy looks at me, to ku jungle once. And you know, he's like strong, and I'm just like, okay. My friends are like, just say yes. So I'm like, yeah, okay, yes, we can go to the jungle. Okay, so we get into his so the cars that pulled up are like expensive, nice cars, but those were for his friends. And then his car was parked outside like a bus. It was a Kama bus. So he wasn't really like a rich Jerabo, I would call it. Like, he was just like amongst his friends. So all of us were like 4 of us enter the Kama bus. My friend Nancy even says, sit in the front. I will even get my camera bag, seated in the front. I even switch off my phone. I know my mom's going to call me. You know, I was raised by a single parent. That's a story for another day. I just switch off. Enter the bus. We're straight to the jungle. Reach the jungle. This guy is just, you know, now kata amataki, amachiki, you know how it is. Then we reach the jungle. He's just like, baby. At this point, my name has changed from Chilu. I'm baby. I'm baby to him. I'm just like, hey, push has got to push. Then I tell my friend Nancy when we get to the jungle, I'm like, this guy has started calling me baby. He was touching me by the hand. I'm really getting uncomfortable. He's like, no, don't worry. Nancy tells me what? We're going to control the situation when we reach the jungle. Nat, please, elaborate to me how we're going to change this situation. Then she says, no. When we get to the jungle, you know how the jungle is packed. Like back in the days, the jungle used to be packed. And it's like, when we get there, we start dancing. We tell him to go get drinks. Then we'll run upstairs. We'll get lost in the crowd. He'll get tired of looking, and then he'll go home. I'm like, okay, but that's a plan. Everyone in the crew says, okay, that's a plan. And you just know when you enter the jungle, it's literally like boom, 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 music. We're just there. We go to the dance, we're dancing. Nancy number 1 tells him, maybe we should give him a name like Bajon. Yes, he says, okay. Bajon, can you get us some water and drinks? Okay. Bye. It's like a table, and then we all start. Babe, nice. Like, guys, this guy is gonna be baby. It's real. So he goes to get drinks. Then sorry guys, I said her name. Nancy. Then Nancy says, okay, if you buy send my drinks, 10 pamolo. You know how the jungle has like upstairs. We even ran upstairs at the Kamakona. We even started dancing there. Guys, an hour straight, we lost this guy. I was very happy. Me, I'm even down dancing, you know, just vibing. I'm sure it was a Chima. How long can you go playing? Me, I just hear a tap on the back. That's my John baby. I'm just like, what? Guys, this guy didn't get lost in the crowd. This guy was looking everywhere for us, found us. Guys, just like Nancy. Guys, sorry, I said that name again, but Nancy was just like, just continue dancing, we'll lose him again. I was like, okay, cool, no pressure, we'll lose him again. Guys, now I started dancing, you know, and you know, if you know me, like I'm jiving. Like when I go to the club, it's serious business. I am dancing, and this guy is not dancing, standing next to me like this. Morning, guys, like this. If I move this side, this dude moves this side. If I move this side, this dude moves this side. Then one of my friends amongst the 4 of us says, I think this situation is getting out of hand because this nigga is not caving. He is not moving an inch. What are we going to do? Looks like Nancy doesn't have the plan because she looked like she has a plan, but this chick doesn't have a plan. She just wants to drink and get over and done with. So one of my other friends says, Shilu, let's go to the bathroom. I rap to you. We see how we're going to move. Okay. Me, I tell him, I want to go to the bathroom. Okay. Tia. Guys, this guy was going to escort us to the bathroom. It just became real. Yeah, because iwe, nobody ne ucheko wind up kuno tufudokuya. In my head, I'm like, this guy, guys, this guy seriously thinks I'm going home with him. Not even thinks. He's made it clear that I am going home with him. Me, I'm a college girl. I just went through a breakup. I live with a single parent. Guys, this one won't happen to me today. I just said, guys. Now I start getting depressed. Then that one friend who said, let's go to the bathroom says, no, well, we're going to make a plan. Let's go. So we get to the bathroom. And now the alcohol has come out of my head. It's real that this dude can take advantage of me. He's serious about going to his room with me. And we have drunk like all night, water, drinks. He was buying, like even if he was driving anywhere, he was buying. He was buying alcohol, guys. So we come out of the bath, we go to the bathroom, and my friend is like, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to tell him we're ready to go home. So we're going to drive to my house. She lived near Nipa. You know how like there are boarding houses and stuff like that. So this girl is like, we'll reach the gate, and when we reach the gate, we enter the gate, then I'll say chilo bye, and then when he opens the car for me to leave, you open the door and run into the gate. Guys, that's the most stupidest plan we've ever made, but it made sense in the moment because it's like anything, absolutely anything for me to get away from this guy. Like this guy is about to take advantage. Don't know if we took advantage of him. Anyway, so yeah, we go back in the club, dancing. As we planned, I even tell the guy, at this point, I'm calling him back, babe, I'm tired. Okay, so today, and this guy is speaking straight up Bemba. He's not even using English to me. He's seriously from the Copper Belt, no jokes, guy. Then he says, okay, let's go. And then my friend says, let's not even tell the rest of the crew. They're going to make it complicated. This plan won't go our way. Let's just go. No, we're going to leave our friends. No, they'll find their way. I was like, away. Me, I'm trying to escape this. Let's go. We get to the car park. He even says, I sit at the back. He's like, pakwisa wachikala kwisa. Kontoroka mwaichi. Kontoroka. Just joking. I'm sitting in front. That's when I went to the front, guys. Sat. We're driving, his friend puts volume up. This guy is not saying anything. My friend in the back, she's just like this. And I'm just like, are you okay? She's like, I'm okay. We reach the gate of our house. And he's like, bye, Fuma. And he's like, wait, but the guard hasn't opened the door, the gate. You're just going to leave me outside? I was like, no, babe. Okay. Feel it dangerous. Text to me, you know. We just have to go in and, you know. And the guard opened the gate. We went in. Guys, the girl just opened the bus like this and went out. The dude locked the car. Like, pa. So now my door is locked. I'm sitting in the front. And then he's like, okay, bye. Nothing, she didn't go window and therefore kulanda bike munanti. Yeah, okay. He rolls down the window. And I'm like, bye. And she looks at me like, okay, why aren't you coming out? Nothing. And then I say, no, I'm gonna go hugging about do na comic. And then she you know, she's bored. And it's like she's older than me. And she says, no manish mo sari ile kodo because therefore kuma hugging about. Then he gets upset. All this time. Guys, be serious, Be serious. I want to go and sleep. I'm tired. Me, guys, I'm just like, what am I going to do? So I'm just like, okay, like let her enter the door. Then we can leave. You know, it's in the night, like it's 02 in the morning. Let her enter and then we'll leave. Okay, so now she's also calculating. She's like, okay, the door is locked. She was communicated that. Do I leave? Now she's standing right by the bus. Then she starts like going towards the door. And then he even starts reversing back. And then I'm like, what am I going to do? Guys, at this point, I'm just like giving up. I'm distressed, almost starting to cry. Then she comes back. She's like, wait. The door is locked. So, just leave me at Vegas. My friends, Ben and Nancy, have called me to say they'll find me at Vegas. And I was like, oh, Vegas, are you sure? No, that's me not even thinking that she's making an excuse so that she gets me out of the situation again. But that's just me thinking they've communicated. So I'm like, let's go, we take her at Vegas. The house is locked. Let's go, we take her. Vegas, back by North Mid. Okay, now at this point he's irritated. He's not even hiding his intentions. He's not even like, he doesn't care, basically. He doesn't give a damn. So now we reach North Mid. And then my friend is like, chill. I'm like, eh? Same plan. I was like, oh. So at this point, my head, number nine suka. I'm like, okay, this is a plan. And then he's just irritated. He parks the bus. And then now, she says, Chilo, okay. You know how like a bus, you can see like in the video. She says, Chilo, okay, bye. And then I'm like, okay, bye. Guys, at this point, we're so bad. I'm just like, okay. I'm like, I'm not even going to wait for this girl to come out the way she came out that time. Me, I opened this door and I'm going. When she was saying bye, me, I opened the door. Then she opened the bus. Do you know, removing our shoes, we ran, and we ran right into Vegas. You know where door bouncers are like, we're just shot. Back on the dance floor, we're just like this. We're just like this on the dance floor. And she's like, check toilet. Then we got into the toilet. When we reached the toilet, we found like, the cleaners in the toilet. Like if you've been to Vegas, guys, in those days, there's like a cleaning, one of the waiter ladies is cleaning the toilet. Then we reached, and then she asked us, what's wrong? Then she's like, for you. So, not what would come. Then this woman, just makes it a business also. Nishi, maybe that's some real fire. And we're like, no, we don't want him. Okay, just sit here. Guys, at this point, I was just like, I am scared. And the time we were running, I literally was hearing him scream, baby, in the back. So in my head, he's following us and he's chasing us. And guys, like truth be told, when that waiter in the bathroom called another waiter to say, if there's a guy looking for two girls, tell him to basically like fuck off. You know what I mean? So one of the waiters even came, and there's a guy in a gray t-shirt. Guys, it was him in the club looking for us. I was just like, look at this guy, like the devil, guys. The devil himself literally sent this guy. We sat in the bathroom like for 1 hour straight. This guy looking for us. I think he got tired, got in the car and left. Me, that's when I said, I'm not leaving this club. That's how we stayed in Vegas dancing. Bought one drink each. We left 6 hours. I got on the bus straight home. I just reached home. My mother was blasting at me. That's a story for another day. Then my friends called me, how are you? What? That girl, my friend Nancy, that Jerabo man called her, shouted at her, hey, me, I like that girl. No. Then Nancy was like, no, you didn't like that girl. You just wanted to sleep with her. What? They got into like an altercation, and she came to tell me, how can that guy want to sleep with you? But Nancy wasn't a trusted friend. She already knew this guy wanted to sleep with me, guys. It was crazy. So I never really met that man again, but I do remember Nancy one time following me to the store I used to work at in North Mid and explaining that she went to a party and she found him again, and she made him buy drinks at the expense of that he wanted to sleep with me and I didn't want. So yeah, guys, that's like, friends, that's how that I escaped that Jerabo man. And I pray to God now. Now, like, if you're in church and you're worshiping and you're thinking of those days when God saved you, I remember that day, guys. Like, God saved me. Not at Shani. Like, girls go through a lot. Imagine if I didn't have those friends. Or if I didn't have those friends, I wouldn't have gone. But yeah. So that's today's story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I should have done better in the comments on my social media, and I can't wait for me to come back with the next video. See you next time. Subscribe, like, and share.